Have you ever followed a sewing pattern exactly? I mean, step by step, no shortcuts, but at the end you felt, why does this feel off? Not terrible, not a disaster, just not quite right. If this has ever happened to you, in this video, I'm going to explain why. And let's get one thing clear. It's not your skill level. Your sewing is not the problem. The problem is how sewing is typically taught. Now let's dive in. Most people are taught that sewing is a series of steps. You do step 1, then 2, then 3, and if you do all these steps neatly and in the right order, everything will turn out fine. But that idea that sewing is just a set of instructions is where the disconnect begins. Because well-made garments don't come from just following instructions, but instead from good decision making. And if no one has ever explained the difference to you, you can still do everything right, but your garment feels off. And it's not because you messed up, it's because no one has shown you the things you need to pay attention to. And here's the heart of it. Sewing patterns teach you how to assemble pieces. They don't teach you how to think like a garment maker. And the gap between assembling and thinking is where that uneasy feeling comes from. And once you start noticing this, a lot of past projects will finally make sense. This is why I put together a free order of construction guide. It's not instructions, it's just a way to start noticing when sewing decisions quietly matter before things feel off. If that idea feels useful, I'll link it below. This is one of the biggest shifts many sewers don't realize they need to make. They treat pattern like they're rules. So if they're following the pattern exactly, they're doing things right. But if they don't follow it exactly, they're doing it wrong. But experienced sewers don't treat patterns this way. They look at them as a starting point and they quietly ask questions like, does this fabric behave in the way that I want it to for this pattern? Should I be doing this step now, or would it make sense to do it later? Does this item make sense for the ultimate garment that I want? And here's the key part. If you don't know you're allowed to ask these questions, you just stop thinking altogether and you just plow forward, and that's when the drifting starts without you even realizing it. Patterns make sewing look very linear, but real sewing is not. So inexperienced sewers will think if I just keep going, things will turn out at the end. But more experienced sewers realize that if there's something that looks awry now, it's only going to get worse in the future. So they'll stop and pause and think, what should I be doing now to fix this problem before it gets worse? Sometimes they even undo something that is technically fine because they know it's going to cause problems in the future. And the interesting thing, this shift can really change the way your garment turns out, not because of better stitching, but because of better decision making. This one surprises a lot of people. They think if they have perfect, neat stitches that their garment will be the same. But sewing isn't only about neat and perfect stitches. What sewing really is about is structure, sequence, and support. And when you focus only on neatness, that's when these deeper decisions get missed. Then you end up with twisted seams and necklines that don't align and just a garment that feels off. It's not bad sewing, it's just missed context. This habit causes more frustration than people realize. They will only evaluate the outcome of the garment at the very end, whereby more experienced sewists will evaluate as they go along. They'll continue to ask themselves, is this going as I intended? And they will pause after important seams, before they make any step that's irreversible, and before the finishing details. And by the time the beginner realizes that something is off, the decision has already been locked in, and that becomes so discouraging. If sewing ever made you feel like you were missing something invisible, you're not imagining it, you just weren't taught how to think like a garment maker, and that's something that can be learned. Once you stop treating patterns like a set of strict instructions and use them instead as tools, things start to seem calmer and more intentional. And if you want to learn more about the order of construction, check out this video here. And if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.